Hello, hello, Tatum here. Thank you for joining me. Today's workout is all about upper and lower body supersets. So grab your dumbbells and let's get to it. All right, hello, Tatum here. Thank you for joining me. Today I have a 45-minute total body workout. We're doing supersets today, except for my opener. Most of these are supersets, so that means we'll do 2 exercises back to back with very little rest. All right, getting started here today. I do have a stability ball if you have one. If you don't, no worries. We'll make it work. Use the floor, use a bench. It's not necessary. You'll be okay. But it will offer a challenge. So if you have one, grab it if you need the challenge. For weights, I'm looking at 15s, a set of 25s, and one single 30-pound for reference. All right, just go ahead and grab a little bit of variety if you haven't. All right, let's go ahead and warm up. We're gonna put those hands on our shoulders. We're gonna kiss the elbows in and out right here, back and forth. Good. We're gonna quickly warm up with only 3:30 left to go here. If you need more time, take it. All right, 5 more here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and make big circles here as well. Kiss those elbows. Kiss, kiss, up and around. That's it. You got it. Big circles. Make sure we reach back and then in. There you go. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse it. Ooh, a little bit tougher for me. I don't know about you. There we go. Oh, feel some. I know, I call them rocks in my shoulders. 5, we got it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Knee hugs here, okay, because we're gonna get into a deep lunge, so just hug it out a little bit. You can stand and lean against the wall if that's better. You can even lay down and do these, or move in your space with me here. Squeeze, there you go. Get a little stretch there. Whoop. You have to find your balance, so draw in and up, okay? Work on balance here as well. It's good practice. We want it in our workouts. It's good core strength. There you go, 1 more. Nice work. All right, let's move back here. We're gonna start with a walkout. All right, we're gonna give it a little T rotation into that side plank with a knee down or a knee up. There you go, other side. Reach, walk it back up. Give me a slight back bend, just a little, be careful. Here we go, back out. Reach, knee down or up. Reach, push into the floor. I like to kind of get a little back bend here, a little open. Work to get open there, all the way up to the top. Reach, or back bend, feels good. All right, all the way back out. This time I want you to take your left foot up by your left hand. If that feels too deep, we can come up a little bit higher even. Find that position that works for you. And we're gonna rock back and forth. So here from high or down low. 1, 2, good job. 3, 4, and 5. I want you to tap that knee down. Even if you're high, you can bend it and extend, bend and extend, or stay low. 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're gonna open up. That might be here. Okay, up high, it might look like this. All right, down low, it might look like this, even with the knee kind of lower. Either way, open up wide. Let's open up to the other side. Good, let's step that left foot back. Bring that right leg forward. I'll turn around for you. Right leg forward, here we go. We're gonna rock forward and back. 1, 2, from high position or low. 3, 4, and 5. Tap down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nice work. Open up. Either looking up, maybe it's back from here. This one always feels good. Find a position that works for you. Get a little twist for me. Nice work. Open up to the other side. High or low. Woo, good work. Hand down, step back, walk it all the way back up to the top. Oh, we got it. Feel that stretch. We have 12 seconds. We're gonna get started. I want you to grab your ball. If you don't have a ball, you're just gonna bend over here, or actually just lay down on the floor and do this, okay? Here we go, on our ball. We're gonna go into an I raise, thumbs up towards the ceiling. We're gonna go out to T. We're just warming up, folks. Okay, we're just moving here, engaging our muscles. I, T to cobra, or an upside down V, all the way back here. Thumbs are up the whole time. Keep that head in line. Try not to swing. Try to lift. Squeeze and pause at the top. Give me one more here. T to cobra. Nice work. We're going to go into our side plank now. We can start here. I'm going to go into adduction. So there are a couple ways to do this. Follow my lead. If you're there, side plank, holding that knee, go ahead and get there. If we're not quite there, we're gonna cross that top leg and just lift and lower that bottom leg. All right, working adduction or a plank, up to you. This is the hard one here, holding it. Okay, let's give it 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side, here we go. Woo! Again, side plank hold, bent knee. Maybe you just want to work inner thigh. Maybe you want to try for both today. Pick one. All right, you might know what you need to work on. Maybe it's inner thigh strength. Maybe it's a side plank first. Keep squeezing that bottom knee towards the top. 3, 2, and 1. Woo, nice work. All right, we're gonna grab our ball. If not, go from the floor on this one. We're doing a glute bridge, elevated here, okay? Tuck the chin, lift the hips, up and down. If we're not there, if we don't have the ball, just go from the floor. You're gonna lay on your back and just lift up in that bridge. Good, that's it. Squeeze the glutes before you lift. Maybe we don't tap all the way down. We don't wanna let go of that contraction. I want you to keep it on the whole time. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! We moved quickly through that. I'm gonna keep you moving to keep this in 45 minutes today. I could have made this an hour so easily, but I did not. I know we have things to do. All right, we have a single leg glute bridge with a chest press. I'm gonna go with 15s on this. We're not really working again. We're still trying to integrate and kind of warm up. So don't worry about it being too heavy. I'm going with a set of 15. All right, I want us to go ahead and put that right foot down. Bring the left leg in the air, in the air, knees across from each other. We're gonna bridge and press. I'm losing it today. You ever have those days? I wasn't even sure I was ready to work out. If you had those days, comment if you have. I know we all have. Sometimes our energy just doesn't feel like it's there, but if we can just show up, that's the hardest part. We can just show up and give it 10 minutes, 5 minutes, usually that changes. All right, we're gonna go ahead and switch sides, team. Left foot down, right foot up. Keep that knee there. Don't swing the leg. We're lifting and lowering with that left glute. We're pressing with that left arm up and down. Good, that's it. If that feels tough for you, you could go both feet down and bridge and press, okay? Find balance. We're almost there. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna go into a plank row. All right, so I'm gonna grab my 15. Listen, we have to be able to hold our plank and lift an arm before we add weight. So make sure you can lift and hold. Work there. If you can, follow my lead. Here we go, we'll go with dumbbells. Otherwise, keep the dumbbells away, it's okay. We're still working. We have to start with a base. We have to get there. And I want you to go ahead and we're gonna push back into a squat after we row. So we're gonna go row, row, push back, okay? There you go. Row, row again. We're just warming up. Don't worry about it. We're gonna get into the main sets here soon. Row, row. We're gonna go through this one more time too. And push back. Feels so good. Nice work. Let's lay down again. All right. Right foot down, left foot in the air, or both feet down if we need the stability today. We're gonna glute bridge into that right hip and glute and give it a little right arm press here, a little chest press. Single side, again, this doesn't have to be extremely heavy. We have a lot going on here. I want you to kind of focus on it. I want you to feel the glutes engage here. I want you to get that chest warmed up. All right, so don't overdo it yet. We'll get there, we can push later. There you go. And try not to swing this leg, okay? That's halfway. Left leg down, right leg up. Here we go. As I extend the hip, I'm pressing, I'm extending my arm as well. So extension in the hip and the arm there. There you go. That's it, squeeze. Try to keep that engage glute engaged. If I swing this, I'm using momentum to get my hips up there versus the muscle, okay? So try to keep it stable. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. We're going into that plank row. Again, please don't use weights until we have good control. So I want you to be able to do this and hold it for 2 to 3 counts without just dropping the arm. Once you have that, you'll move on to weights. And you'll start at light weights. 3, 2, and 1 team. Row, row to squat. We're working row, row to squat. And on these rows, we're gonna really focus on anti-rotation or movement here. We're gonna really try to squeeze and square those hips off and keep from rotating as we pull that weight up. It's very tough to do, but I want you to practice, okay? If it's not there, that's okay, but practice it. You get stronger in the core there. Good, give me one more row. Row, and push back. All right, good, we should be feeling warm. I've saved the cardio for the end. We're not gonna do it at the beginning like we normally do. We have a chest press on the ball. Okay, team, let's grab some weight here. Just single-sided today. Grab your ball. If you have one, go from the floor. You can go from a bench. All right, I don't really want you doing this one on the ball until you're comfortable on the ball doing 2 dumbbells instead of 1. And you could do 2 instead of 1 here. It's gonna be a long time. You might wanna do for half of this and then rest. All right, we're gonna walk this out so that our shoulders and head are supported by the ball, hips are up, glutes are on. We're gonna give it a press. We have 45 seconds on each side. This is a hard time to hold our hips up too and do core strength. So maybe we go a little lighter. Maybe you don't go 45 seconds. Watch the timer or work by reps. Here's the deal. This is a tough one, okay? This is gonna tug me to the right. If you're not comfortable with the ball, it might pull you off the ball. What you want to do is start from the floor, then maybe work to a bench, and you'll feel it on the bench. You'll feel it tug you on the floor too. And I want you to work on squeezing the glutes and pulling in at the navel and up and doing those things. We're halfway. We're going to switch sides. Be careful on that switch. There we go. Get your balance. Hips up, glutes on still. It's a long time. 1:30 here, 45 seconds each side. Keep it there. If it's too much, I want you at the floor today. You can do a single arm there instead, okay? Or find a bench. So you're supported and the core supported, but still work on core by squeezing the glutes, drawing in and up. I like to still work on it because you know why? If you're working to get those push-ups, we have to have a strong, strong core for those push-ups. That's why they're so hard. There we go. And push. Woo, one side feels different than the other. I know it does for me. 3, 2, and 1. You want to put that at your chest, walk it all the way up. Great job. We have a single leg RDL. All right, you can use your ball a little bit for balance if you want, holding on. Let's do that first. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go opposite the leg that's working. So let's go weight in right hand, left leg stationary. Come down in that RDL and back up. My ball is a little small, so I'm gonna go without it. All right, so we're gonna find our balance into this RDL and back up. Not all of us are gonna be there, so take a kickstand here. Notice how my foot is slightly back. I'm on my toes, so I'm putting all that weight into that front leg. Still working that front leg, not the back, but offering myself some stability, all right? If you can, let's find balance, but start light there. And again, we're just using a single weight here, contralateral to the hip that we're working, okay? Opposite side. That's halfway. Let's switch. Same thing, start with that kickstand, okay? Get on the toes. I don't want that left leg working, I want that right leg working. But if you can, we'll try to find balance as it tugs and pulls with that one weight. It's tough, it's good. We can do it. There you go. We'll go back to chest press. Supersets today. Again, they're 2 exercises back to back. They can be upper, lower. They can be opposing muscle groups like chest or back. They can even be, the same muscle group. 3, 2, and 1. There's very little rest. So we're going right in to it. Go ahead again with that chest press. Get ready, walk it out here. I only gave us 15 seconds to get to the ball. If you're there, go ahead and get started. Head and shoulders supported, glutes on. You got this, team. Again, I don't want anyone getting hurt here. Start at the floor or start with 2 weights on the ball, lighter weights, and then go to 1. And you can just work this a little bit shorter on the interval if we need to. Great work. Ooh, feeling core today on this one, okay? So be careful. Maybe you do 2 sets with the ball, and the third round, you're at the floor because your core is tired. We don't want to feel any pain. We don't want to get too tired and risk injuring ourselves. There you go. Halfway, switch sides. You've got it. Woo! There we go. Press it through. Squeeze tight the glutes. Draw in. Stabilize. My feet are a little bit wider. If you can see that, I'm not sure, but they're a little bit wider. That helps me find a stable base here. Good. That's it. And you have to work a little slower, which is great. There you go. For that balance. Woo! That's it. Push it out. Squeeze. You got this. Hang on to it. Long intervals. I know, we're working it today. We'll shorten those, actually the intervals will stay the same, but we'll shorten the number of sets later. Woo! Hey team, that's rest. Walk it in safely. Grab that weight to the center of the chest. Walk it back slowly. You got it. We have our RDL. Single leg. Weight across from the leg we're using, okay? 3, 2, and 1. So let's start with it in our right hand. Again, find your kickstand, toes down, or lift the leg as we go. We want to make sure that our head is in line with our spine on this one, that we keep a neutral spine. So we don't need to go far. We don't need to reach to the ground on this. We just want to teeter over. I call it a tipping bird. All right, trying to feed. All right, trying to get some water here or something, right? Just tip over if you can visualize that. I'm a visual person. Oh, so if that helps, I hope it helps. There you go. Good, nice flat back. Try to get control. You could put a ball, so I could tap down to my ball. I could start here, tap down, woo, use it to kind of catch myself or a wall or a chair when we're getting started that way. Halfway, we need to switch sides. Same thing, here we go. So reach out. If you have something in front of you, like your ball or the wall, to kind of support you. Now my ball is positioned in a stepper here base that allows it to stay stable. Don't use one that's gonna roll away from you. You can use the chair. All right, nice work. All right, breathe in, breathe out. You got this. I know, 45 seconds, but I want you to take your time. I want you to slow down and find balance, okay? 3, 2, and 1, rest. All right, nice work. Going back to that chest press. We have 3 rounds. We'll shorten our rounds later as we change the exercises. All right, here we go. Walk it out. We're gonna take a little bit more work on the unilateral stuff today. Here we go. Exercise 1 here, back at this chest press. Find your balance. You gotta you really gotta focus on the core here, okay? Drawing in and up, squeezing the glutes, especially keeping the hips up. It's not easy. I want you to be careful. I can't say it enough. I give you options. This is the 3rd round. Go to the floor, find a bench, lighten your load, whatever you have to do to keep moving safely and with good form. Hoo-ah. Woo! Come on, we got it. We're almost there. That's it. Push that air out. Oh yeah, it's adding up on this 3rd one. Who's feeling it? Switch sides. Okay, good job. I know they're long intervals, but we're working to stabilize here. I wanted to make sure that we have time to work slow enough and still get reps in. We have to slow down on these. Great job. Good, that's it. Squeeze. You got it. Let me know what you thought. If you tried the ball, Let me know how it went. Are you comfortable with the ball? Do you have a ball? I'd like to know. 3, 2, and 1. All right, awesome work, team. All right, moving into that single leg RDL. Again, use the wall, something to support you, or your toes in that kickstand. All right, it's fun to do the balance thing, but sometimes we're not there, okay? And we don't want to tweak anything, trying to move weight and balance. Take the weight away. If you really want to work balance today, and I do suggest that you work it because we are going to do other stuff later that doesn't require it, maybe you put the weight down and you just find this RDL without the weight, okay? That's a great place to start. We want to learn how to work this with good form and balance first. There you go. Woo! Great job, great job. Bring it up to the top. That's it. Nice work. This is our last one here today. Moving on. Hoo-ah. Halfway, let's switch. All right, right leg stays. Whoopsie, find your balance. So what I tell my clients out at the gym that I didn't tell you here is draw in, squeeze first, then move, okay? A lot of times we try to move and then find our balance. Find your balance first by coming up on your toes, drawing in and up and squeezing that glute. Work there first, then move. Don't try to work faster and through it because you think, oh, if I do it faster, I'll be okay. Find balance first. So pause, find it, get it, then move. Once you've drawn in, stabilize. Here you go. 3, 2, and 1. Woo, nice work. Okay, we made it through that. Only 30 seconds of rest, and I'll tell you why. We're not bringing the heart rate up all that much with this. We're working upper, lower, so we can go right back into an upper here, okay? We're gonna do a wide row out to the side. I'm gonna use my 15s. A lot of you will probably be using more. Just struggling with a few things, so I'm gonna go with this. We can use our ball for some support or our leg. We're gonna come out here, wide row. So elbow out, see that? Okay, wide, 90 degrees here. That's it, pronated grip, just overhand. That's it, and we're just rowing. I'm just using my ball for a little bit of support. Plus it's a little unstable, which I like. Makes me work on my core a little bit to stabilize here, but it gives me some support. There you go. Keep going. We have 45 seconds on each side. It's no joke. 3 rounds. We're really working this today. Good old strength. Getting those reps in. Now again, you don't have to work the 45 seconds if you reach your max, if that's at 10, 12, 13, whatever the reps are. If you're done, you're done. Here we go, switch sides. Just make sure that you do equal, try to get equal reps on each side. So count them out. Some people don't want to count. That's okay. Work with the time. And like I said on my videos, if you want to work with me on the timer, you can. If you know the exercises, since they're just supersets, you can start, just pause or let it play through and work by reps only. That's it. We got it. We have a tough one coming up. We're definitely going to want to use body weight to start on this one. 3, 2, and 1. All right, I'm going to grab a 15 for, oh, I do have a 15. Boy, that felt like a 25. All right, oh, that's hilarious. So here we go, 2 options. Use the weight on the same side as the leg. You're gonna go split squats, up and down here, okay? What I'm gonna do is use my ball. If you want that balance work, okay? So here we go, with the ball, up and down. We have to have good control here, stability to use the weight and the ball. So if you want the weighted exercise really bad, you want to put that weight on your legs, why don't you put the toe down and go with split squat if the ball is a problem. If you really want to focus on your balance day, put the weight down and maybe give this one a try. Okay? Good. And if you've got both of them down, you need the extra challenge. You want to go up one more level, you're going with this, okay? That's halfway. We need to switch. So I'm gonna take that weight in my right hand, left foot on the ball. Woo, here we go. It's kind of hard to find your balance at first and find that comfortable position that allows you to get down there. Don't go too deep. This is tough. I don't want knees swaying in and out, side to side, ankles rolling, none of that. Look at yourself. If you see all of that, please, please, please go to a split squat from the floor. Maybe lighten your weight. Let's get everything in line, solid foundation, and then move to this, okay? Here we go, 5 seconds. 3, woohoo, 2, and 1. Nice work, almost lost it there. All right, team, back to the single arm row, 3 rounds here. Again, this should be challenging you in a different way, I hope. All right, we can come in here, show up and do the same thing every day, but we'll get used to that. All right, I'm gonna row again, wide, elbows out. Good, that's it. Give it a squeeze. Now, if you pull up here and you drop the weight because you can't keep it here for a second or two, it's too heavy, it's too heavy. I want you to control it. Unless you're training for some speed and you need to go fast, okay? I want it slow and controlled. Here you go. 15 more seconds on this side before we switch. You can do it. If not, take a rest here and then wait for our switch and join us. Good. Halfway, switch sides. Here we go. Nice work. We want to be able to push our weight. We do want to increase our weight to make change, to call on more muscle fiber to contract more, but at the same token, we really want to isolate and make sure that we're able to move the weight with good form and control so we don't hurt ourselves, so we use the muscles that we're setting out to use today. Maybe we're not doing this and trying to find that movement somewhere else. 3, 2, and 1, rest. All right, whew, a doozy today. We're going with that single leg Bulgarian. Right foot up, left foot stationary. This is ipsilateral, so we're on the same side of the leg that we're working. Yes, it makes for a hard balancing act here, but we can do it. If you're there though, but I want you to be safe. Don't think that you have to do it because that's what I'm doing in here today. You know, have you ever been to a spin class? Do you always do what the teacher says, the coach says? If she says, add tension, keep adding tension. Sometimes we have to know when to stop, right? We have to know when to modify. Some of us aren't gonna stand up on the bike right away either. There's a lot of things we change. There we go. You got this. Woo, feels good. Keep that chest up. Oh, I almost lost it there. I lost focus. That's halfway. Switch. Right hand, right leg down, left foot up. Here we go. Check your alignment. See that the toe is forward, the knee is tracking over the second and third toe. If it's not, maybe we go to the floor, we lighten our weight. If that doesn't help, go to the floor. Ooh, that's it. You got it. Shaky, shaky. Now, just because I'm doing 3 rounds, 2 doesn't mean you need to do 3. You can find 2. 8 seconds here, team. We got it. 3, 2, and 1. All right, this might feel like a longer workout than usual. Who agrees? No, it's gonna get faster, okay? We're gonna go bilateral with the workout here, and we're gonna work 2 sets, and it's gonna go quick, so just stay with me. Here we go. I love doing unilateral work. If you don't do it enough, you should. Okay, a lot of times we're more dominant on one side of our body than the other. Some people won't believe that. Some people know it. Some people feel it. All right, we want to equal those sides out. We need to know, so we need to test it every once in a while. Because sometimes we go to do something and one side takes over and the other side just gets weaker and weaker and lets that other side take over. So we're gonna test it here. We're gonna make each side of our body work by itself and figure it out. Quit relying on the other side. There you go. We're there. Go ahead and switch halfway. Awesome. So, while this may not be fun for you, it should be a challenge. And it should be something that you add in here and there, okay? Test it. Break it down. And as we felt, even though we use the ball, there's a lot of core that has to be called upon when we're tugging and pulling and using one side of our body. Good endurance for the core. Good, that's it. And as I tell my athletes, if you really want to be efficient, let's get each side of our body working the same. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Woo. Here we go. Right foot up. Doop, doop, doop. Weight on the left side of the body. Left foot stationary. Last one here with this Bulgarian split squat. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Up and down. You could put your foot on a stationary object as well, like a chair, a bench, if you want to do the single leg, you just don't want the instability. Apologize, I should have mentioned that earlier, but that is an option. Hopefully you're learning these things as I tell you repeatedly in the workouts. I hope you are. I hope you're finding ways to make it your own and keep moving. That's it. Woo, great job. I don't know, I always break down about here. Hold on to it. Don't forget the core. Sometimes my mind goes somewhere else and I forget what I need to do here. And my body's tired and it kind of wants to just let go. Here you go. Other side. Left foot up, right foot out. Up and down. You got it. Nice work. Hang on to it. Oh boy, as we tire, it might start to go. It's starting to. Here with me. Try to draw back in. Try to zone in on the core. Tight core, stable core typically equals a good stable hips, a stable knee, on down the chain to a stable ankle. That's what we're aiming for here. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, team. 30 seconds is all we're taking. Again, if you need more, take it. Let's find a sip of water. We're going to decline push-ups on the ball. I'm going to show you this real quick. We just have 20 seconds. If you don't have a ball, decline is pretty tough. Just work on your push-ups for me. Forget the decline, okay? But with the ball, it's doable because what you can do is you can have a lot of body on here to work your push-up. You can walk it out and make it a little tougher, okay? 3, 2, and 1. So I'm gonna go ahead, go out to my shoelaces. It's a little tougher, but when you get tired, I'm gonna push back and put more leg on that ball and make it easier. We're working, team, we're working. 30 seconds here. We only have 2 rounds, so this will go a lot quicker. Woo, there we go. I just wanna combine. We've kind of worked each side of our body by itself, finding its own strength. Now we're gonna have them work together again as a team. All right. Oh, we got this. It is 45 seconds. I know it's tough. Take it 30 if you need to. But since we're doing 2 sets, I decided to keep the interval. 3, 2, and 1. Great job, team. I hope that worked. Again, to get on the ball, just kind of set your hips on, walk yourself out, push yourself back. Be safe about it, all right? Sumo squat, I'm taking my 30-pound. You can take 2 15s if you need that kind of weight. You can take a single weight. We're gonna go wide, toes out. Knees should fall in line with that. Now, we also have a sumo deadlift coming up on our last superset today. Here's the deal, this is a squat. So I want that chest up. I want you to think about bringing the bottom straight down and straight up. So we're not hinging, we're not pushing our bottom towards the back wall. We will get there, but not right now. There we go, up and down. Great job. There, I'm gonna try not to pause. Although we are doing 45 seconds. I was thinking 30. All right, just try not to rest. Try to keep contracting here. Stay under tension, keep it moving. Only 2 sets to make it count. There we go, 3, 2, and 1, rest, nice work. All right, decline push-up. Let's find it. You gotta hurry. Have to hurry just a little bit. All right. I'll show you the correct way. I was just gonna jump onto that ball. I don't suggest doing that. We're gonna walk it out. I'm gonna try to go toes on. Here we go. Up and down. Again, you can have your shoelaces on there, your shins, your knees. The more leg we have, the easier it is. You hear my shaky voice here. All right, good work. Good work, nice and tight on the ball. A little decline push up here. Adds a lot of shoulder and upper chest to it, so it is tougher. If you're like, man, this is hard. Not only did we work each side, but now we're combining them, and we've just made it that much harder. Woo, here you go. Let's do this, don't give up. We're almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Yes, good job, good job. Sumo squats. All right, you've heard it before. Bottom to grass. I don't think it's bottom, but yeah. Do you know what I'm talking about? We're going down and up. There you go. Toes out, knees wide. That's it. Good work. Now again, even though I'm wide and my toes are out and my knees are out, we still don't want to see them falling in. So push out, look in a mirror. If you have a mirror in the room, you can see where those knees are. They should be tracking with those toes. Whoop. Good, all right, 15 seconds. Realize I'm pausing a little too much. Let's see if we can feel those quads. There you go. There you go, 3, 2, and 1, rest. All right, I did say 2 sets, I hope, right? All right, yep, 30 seconds rest. Grab a sip of water, nice work. Now it's flipping by, we'll be out of here. Pull over on the ball. Let's see, I'm gonna try my 25. I'm gonna just show you real quick. Well, we gotta grab our weight. I don't know, maybe I'll try 25. We'll see how that goes. You're going to cup the head here like a triangle with your hands. You can do this from the floor, by the way. Again, you don't have to use the ball. Come out, shoulders and head supported, hips up again. And we're just pulling over. Now, depending on the mobility in your shoulders, please go very light, test it first. Okay, I don't want anybody getting hurt here. We're just pulling over. Squeeze under the armpits. Come up to that forehead or eyes, not too far. If you go over to the chest, you're probably gonna lose that contraction at some point. Don't lose it. Don't go too far. Like, but my range, it's okay. I would rather you stay contracted and feel it. There we go. You can do this from the floor. 3, 2, and 1. And from the floor, if you don't have a heavy weight, do 2 weights. Okay, do 2 weights. Just be careful. Or you can grab the 2 heads and do it as well. All right, that's a sumo deadlift coming up. I'm gonna go with my 30. All right, here we go. So now wide. This is the one where we wanna kiss the wall. So push your hips back and forward. And I'm gonna go a little deeper. Go nice and wide. There you go. Push back, neutral spine. That's it. Head follows the back, the spine. Nice work. Squeeze those glutes, squeeze, you got this. That's it, good. Woo! 45 seconds, I know, but I promise you just 2 rounds. But you can take it 30 if you need to. Neutral spine, don't reach for the floor. We don't need to round and reach. We don't need to move that weight. Our arms are just hanging, holding on. That's rest. All right, pull over. Again, I'm gonna try my 30. That might be a little crazy, but let's try. If I fall off the ball, it'll make for a good blooper. Here we go, walk it out. Shoulders and head on the ball. Again, you can grab each side of the dumbbell for this. You can have 2 dumbbells if you don't have weight that's heavy enough. You work the lats separately instead of together as I'm doing here. Squeeze under the armpits, keep that contraction. Don't go too far overhead. I don't want you hurting your shoulders if you're tight or your chest there. Woo! Good work, come on, we're gonna feel this one. All right, we got it. Squeeze. Oh, come on, you're almost there. 3, 2, and 1, rest. Yes, great job, team. All right, here we go. Last one, and we're gonna go into a little finisher to flush it out, get the heart rate up. 3, 2, and 1. Feet wider than shoulder width, toes out, kiss the wall. You can even back up so that bum hits the wall. Okay, just so you know that you're tilting forward over that weight. Shoulders are in front of the weight. You can bend quite a bit, but we want to keep a neutral spine. We don't need to reach the floor and round out. Keep those shoulders down and back, down and back. Squeeze. Whew, there we go. Nice work. Push back, and then you can start to bend as much as you feel comfortable with that without falling out of form. That's it. Whew. We have 30 seconds rest. We're gonna blast it, and we're gonna move on with our day. All right, rest. Nice work. I'm gonna clean up my space just a bit. No more weights here on this. All right, we have a 3-way jump. You don't have to jump. You could step out, in, out, in during this 30 seconds, okay? Or you can go wide, about shoulder width together, okay? That's our first. The other one's a burpee. You can walk it out, in to up instead of jumping as well. I'm gonna go all the way to the ground on that one. Here we go. Let's go wide, shoulder, in, wide, shoulder, and again, step, shoulder, in, wide, shoulder, in. You always have options. We have 3 rounds of this coming up today between these 2 exercises. A little superset cardio going on here. Just burning it up on the lower body, actually the entire body, because we will do a burpee. Here we go. Woo, 3, 2, and 1. Oh boy, I did give us rest. 15 seconds. Burpee. I'm gonna go all the way to the ground, chest to ground. All right, that's an option. You can step it out and up without jumping. You can leave out the ground, chest to ground. 3, 2, and 1, here we go. So I'm going all the way down and up. Again, you can make it your own, modify. You could just come here and in. You can step it out, in, and up, all right? You can use a chair and incline to make it easier. But we're moving, team, we're moving. We're working on getting to the ground and back up. We're growing younger with each burpee. Woo, rest. All right, great job. Take your rest. If you need more, take it. This is high cardio. We can take a little bit more and get back to it, or find a stepping motion. 3, 2, and 1. Round 2. You know it. I believe I wrote 3 rounds. We'll see. I'm pretty sure. You would think I could remember. Out wide, shoulder, in. Out wide, shoulder, in. Out wide, shoulder, in. Wide, shoulder, in. Good, come on. Hoo-ah. Good. And time. All right. This is kind of reminding me of what my legs felt like during Ironman. Just kind of. Or not Ironman, the marathon. All right. 5 seconds. Here we go. We got this. 3, 2, and 1. Some form of burpee, some sort of down and up for me. Grow young. Let's do it. Good. If you're like, I am young, Tatum, stay young. Stay young. Good. Hoo-ah. That's it. Woo! 10 seconds. I think I was a little ambitious here. Started moving too fast, too soon. All right, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. All right, for some of us, we emptied that tank. If you did, catch your breath. Follow along for my stretching here at the end, cool down. Wait for us. If you still have a little bit more, let's empty it. Here we go. Wide, shoulder, tail. On the wide, toes are a little bit out, okay? Then we start to find them forward. So those knees are falling. I think earlier it might have been caving just a little bit. So if I keep them straight here and I land down like this, turn them out, shoulder together, good, wide, shoulder together. Whoa, you got it. Come on, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. All right, last set of burpees. Why do you like burpees so much, Tatum? Why? Makes me feel like I'm sprinting without the sprint. Sprints don't come easy to me anymore. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. 30 seconds, our last 30 seconds of work. You've come this far, do your best. Do your best, that's all I can ask. Woo. Give me whatever 10 you have left. Whatever you have in the tank, we're gonna empty it. We're gonna leave it here. 8 seconds. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. Cool down. All right. I'm gonna move this out of the way. We need to find our breath. I don't know about you. Oh, why don't we take a sip of water? Okay, great job. I love working out with you. Thank you. Thank you for being here today. Oh, who's feeling that? Here we go. We can get this under control. I'm gonna turn my watch on. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. In through the nose helps me find my diaphragm. Big belly breath out. Through the mouth, empty it. Good, in. And out. Good. I want 2 more in. And out. I hope it's helping. If it's not, take more time to bring it down. We're all different levels of fitness. We're all experiencing different stressors in our life. So take your time if you need to. Let's go ahead and stretch. The first thing I'm thinking that I really want to stretch are my quads. So we're gonna stay, actually, let's lay down for this. Let's go to the floor. We earned it. We earned it. Why stand any longer? We should have done pretty well on our watches. Grab that right ankle, pull in here. All right, you can lay your head down on that hand. If you need a little bit more of a stretch, reach back, get 2 hands on and pull and breathe. If you still find that hard, maybe we lay to our side, bend the knees in and pull that top leg. Another favorite of mine if you find it hard standing, okay? All right. I don't have much of a stretching time in here for us, so let's switch here. 20 seconds to 30-second holds on your stretches. Oh, see, this one's tight. See, if you can get 1 hand or 2 hands around that ankle in the stretch. I can do 2 a lot easier on my other side. Let's breathe. Great job. Let's get our hamstrings. Let's roll to our back. I'm gonna have you grab the back of that thigh on that hamstring here. I just want you to extend, pushing the back of that thigh into your interlaced fingers. Push each other in. Good. Hands against hamstring, hamstring against hands. Release. Good. Let's just keep working on this. 2, we'll go to 5. 5 is my favorite number if you haven't realized that. 3. Don't know why. 4. And 5. Ooh. All right, I'm gonna have you grab the outside of that thigh, and we're just gonna let the hips roll over, stacking, and you can bend this leg, that top leg, or you can straighten it. I want you to turn and look away. Breathe here, breathe into the tightest spot that you feel. It'll be different for all of us, but breathe there. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's gently bring that back in. Let's go to the other side. I'm sure my buzzer's gonna go before I get done with this. Let's go 1. Let's hurry it up here. 2. I'm so sorry. I told you I could have gone 50, almost an hour easily today. 4. Give me one more. It's 45 minutes. I know you said, Tatum, you told me 45 minutes. I've got to jump in the shower. I've got to go get the kids. I've got to Please just hold this one more time. You have 30 seconds. Maybe you put your mascara on when you get to work. Maybe you take your coffee with you. Maybe use some dry shampoo today instead of washing your hair. Let's talk about tips and tricks. All right. Leg over here, breathe. Breathe into those spots. Please reset. It's so important to reset. I brought you up. Now let's bring you back to level here. I don't want to bring you down. I just want to bring you back to steady here. Level yourself out. Slow down for these few seconds, please. And I'm talking to me. Trust me. If you know me, it's hard to slow down. But we're doing it here. Okay, nice work. That's it, team. I don't want to keep you any longer, although I could. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a great day. Enjoy it. I hope this sets your mood right for the day. You can do anything if you put your mind to it, including this. And thank you so much. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.